El día de hoy estamos transmitiendo este partidazo New York Yankees versus Seattle Mariners, juego número 3, 4, perdí la cuenta realmente, pero bueno, vamos a disputar este maravilloso encuentro con nuestro lanzador James Paxton, un día que volvió a salir en las nubes.
Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium.
El huracán ETA azotó
Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch.
Gordon
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You know, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings. And this team's sitting pretty right now.
And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but they can sometimes work against it. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order, and now the Bombers will get their shot. Wade LeBlanc, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And, fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's what we call a run producer. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs right now. So, obviously, he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
Y se siente sinceramente un frío.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Y aún así se siente el frío de fuera que adentro.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
If you think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
No sé qué quiere decir el manager Arumbun, pero bueno. Según entendemos que sí, pues vamos a dar la pelota.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Gardner stands at first with 1 out. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drop it for a base hit.
Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher better get that ball down because he doesn't have enough velocity to live up in the zone with that fastball. If he continues to miss there, he's not going to get a few of these back.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Left side. To Gordon for 1. Relay on to Healy for the double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the. In now, Domingo Santana. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jacoby Ellsbury. His calling card is speed. First step quickness, the ability to get out of a box, the ability to have great reads. What you will look for today is guys will test his arm. Look for him to have to make a big throw to nail someone at third base or at home plate.
The first baseman.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A windup and the 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hard hit at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll come in with an average down at 230, 6 home runs, and 17 RBIs. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
On he pops it up, and Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Gordon is up with it. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Era out, pero no dieron la oportunidad de revisar. Bastante antes cuando estamos ahí la pelota. Creo que tal vez lo mostraba.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. 3-0 now. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's a pop-up now. Navarez moving to his left, and that's the third out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Tim Beckham, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Bueno, vamos a nuestra tercera entrada.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Omar Narvaez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Tulowitzki for one. They get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. We'll head down to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, thanks.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. The offensive player was all over.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
No logramos conectar con Tyler.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith is right there, 1 down. Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs type.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Malik Smith the next to hit as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. Tulowitzki waits on it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Carlos Stanton now. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Stanton just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. 1-1 the count now. Here's the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is foul right side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. hit on the ground out to short. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. 1-2. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 0-1 delivery. And a bouncing ball, foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie, middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Kyle Seager.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Súper complicado, pero bueno. Necesitamos hacer un punto.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
La entrada.
Ready on 0-2. Here comes swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Popped up. Healy is there to take it, so on just 1 pitch, they're able to get to Lewitsky. Standing in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Santana will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now.
Y es bastante rápido.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Here's Brett Gardner now. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Popped straight up. And that'll fall in between them. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Pensamos que ya no íbamos a hacer nada y hemos hecho 2 carreras en esta entrada. Súper interesante.
So digging in now, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. Hard ground ball to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Wade scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single.
Now
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Edwin Encarnacion now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mariners leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. He's set, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Gordon is there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-0 delivery. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. One out, nobody on.
Porque chance para faltar tenía.
Sent on the ground, but right into the ship. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So striding forward now, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And a change is coming here, and that's going to do it for Wade LeBlanc. Popped up, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Haniger, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The right fielder.
Ready once again, Mitch Haniger. He singled his last time up. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he can stay in this game a while longer.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting.
Striding in, Ryan Healy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The center fielder.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swing hard liner to left center. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always full happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Runner at first is Ellsbury with nobody out. On the ground up the middle. Reined in. Step on the bag for 1. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now
so the lineup flips over and digging in. DJ LeMahieu, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he takes ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hit back up the middle. Towards second, Gordon is there. Relay on to Healy for the double play, and that would... Stepping up now, Kyle Seager. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Andujar backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first hit.
the batter, number 1.
Digging in.
Vamos a calentarlo.
Good foul.
Second.
Second.
Ahí que se desestresa un poco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking, strike 3. Ready for another shot now. Omar Narvaez. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. No, he doesn't. This ball's dropped.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Malik Smith, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Winter Strickland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half.
Pitching for Seattle, number 43, Hunter.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Santana arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He was a ground-out victim last time up. To first, Healy picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That's for the Yankees.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Haniger in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
In now the Mariners DH, Edwin Encarnacion, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Skied into straightaway right. Judges under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. James Paxton earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Súper cerrado. Ahí con nuestros inconvenientes también, pero bastante interesante, bastante disfrutable. Muy bonito aquí que Paxton como lanzó. Jugando el partido simplemente que nuestros pateadores Garner se destacó en el medio. Miguel pegó su triple. El resto del equipo pues estuvo medio entre encendido y apagado. Bueno, señores, esto va a ser todo. Este era el tercer partido. Definitivamente han sido bastante cerrados los partidos contra Seattle. Han estado que sí han querido, pero no han podido. Así que bueno, grandes lanzadores han tenido ahí que nos han impedido. Tengan un excelente domingo, señores. Por el momento va a ser todo. Y bueno, veremos si nos conectamos más tarde. Cuídense, hasta el próximo video, amigos. Chau, chau.